Merry Christmas to each and every single one of you. This is one of my favorite days of the entire year. I love Christmas. It's fantastic. It's the time when I get to spend time with family, and we just get to have these magnificent days. It seems like as I've gotten older, Christmas has changed quite a bit. It almost feels as though the joy isn't there in the ways that it once was, which makes me a bit sad from time to time. And then I begin to realize that this just means that I can start to create my own traditions. I can create my own family. Because I remember as a kid waking up on Christmas morning, and you probably feel this exact same way as well too, waking up on Christmas morning, walking down, seeing what the presents that Santa had brought has always been a magical feeling to myself. And then trying to stay up on Christmas Eve, trying to be like, ooh, can I find Santa? Will I be able to see whether or not Santa will come? Like, will I be able to catch him in the act? And then the Christmas movies back in the day were just so amazing and wonderful. Like, you had the Santa Claus, you had Elf, you had all these classic Christmas movies that seems like today they just aren't the same. They tried doing it with Iron Man 3, trying to give it a certain type of like Christmas vibe, or like Die Hard, or all these other movies that are trying to make it into the Christmas realm, but no Christmas movie can ever compete with like Elf, the Polar Express, the Santa Claus. Like, those are classic movies that I myself grew up with. And seeing Christmas now as an adult, it's changed. It's like the wonder isn't there. Don't get me wrong. It's still amazing looking at the lights and seeing everybody decorate their homes. And I love it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Plus getting to spend time with the family and friends, and just like getting to have a full day of like not having to worry about work or payments or anything like that. It's just like you are there with the people that you love, which I'm overjoyed with those moments. And it seems like as we've gotten older, the magic starts to leave us. At least that's what I used to think. I've started to realize that the magic never truly leaves if you believe in the magic. It might not show up in the same ways as it once did, but there is always magic around you. There's magic everywhere you go. There's magic in conversations. There's magic in the entire world in the ways that it exists right now. So Christmas is one of those times that I just want to share with you that it is perfectly great where you are at. You get to spend time with your loved ones. You get to share gifts. You get to share food. You get to share experiences, stories, and you just get to come together in ways that you didn't originally get to come together in. And it's just a great way to connect. You get food, you get family, you get friends, you get connections, you get gifts. As you get older, it's kind of like then you have your own money to buy your gifts, and it's like, well, why do I need I don't even really need gifts. So it's almost like you just come together just to come together. But then when you have kids, at least this is my hope, because I always remember my time as a kid, it was just so much fun. I figure once you have a kid, all of a sudden everything else starts to change. Like, that magic almost gets brought back into you, because then the kid wakes up first thing in the morning and they have a smile on their face and they're like waiting to see what Santa had brought to them. And it's trying to keep that same excitement and magic alive as we get older, because as we get older, it seems like things just don't seem to be the same. The shows that we watch, the animes that we grew up with, the video games or the movies that we used to enjoy when we were younger, they just almost feel as if they don't have that same level of excitement as they once did. They still hold a special part in all of our hearts, as everything always does. Still, with that being the case, we have to move on. We have to move forward. We have to let go of those past experiences to be able to create new memories with a new family, with a new area, with a new experience. Because as I've gotten a little bit older, I turned 30 in a couple of years, which is crazy to me. And I'm like, I have to think about other options. I need to think about like maybe getting a wife, or starting to have a kid, or maybe even getting a house or something like that. When I was in my early 20s, never thought about that. Christmas, still some of the best times of the year, because I had younger family members that were still like excited and joyful over those said things, and we still are. It's just different now with us being adults and us like having jobs and us like going off to school. It's just a different dynamic. And I've started to see that this is why other people start to have kids. This is why people start to experience and like build other relationships with other people, because it's like you get to share and have these wonderful moments with others that you truly care about and you truly love. So I just wanted to wish you a wonderful Christmas with wherever you are at in the world, with whatever you're doing. I wish you the best with everything that you have going on in your life, and I too truly wish that you are still able to maintain that level of magic, that level of joy, that level of wonder that I know you have had and you continue to have in your heart, because it always stays with you. You always have those memories of what it felt like waking up early morning on Christmas and then walking downstairs and seeing that Santa brought presents and then opening those presents and then having eggs and cinnamon rolls and then going over to the tree and opening the presents from mom and dad and then having those experiences. At least that's how it was for me. Those memories will always stick with me. And I remember trying to like crawl out of my bedroom, trying to like look over the little balcony that we had as a kid to see like, ooh, is there any presents? Is there any presents? Like, has he come yet? And I just remember those moments. So these moments that you have in the past that have had such meaning and impact in your life, they will always be there with you. And there's a time, at least for me, that it's like, okay, we have these moments, we'll continue to have these moments, we'll continue to enjoy these moments, and we'll also continue to move forward, and we'll continue to create new memories and new stories, because each moment you have the opportunity to create something new, to tell a different story, to look at the world in a different perspective. So I just wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you're doing what you on this day in your life, because you only have so many days, so you might as well enjoy them while you have them. And with that being said, have a Merry Christmas, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I will chat with you in tomorrow's video. So thank you.